we're going to start building our very first membership site inside the website builder. Now, membership sites are a way you can offer password protected or members only content on your website. So this means they need to have a username and password to log in, and you can even set it so they have to have purchased a specific product or service to log in as well. So let's get started. Now go ahead and click on the Sites menu on the left side and click on Create a New Project. I'm going to create a new website, and I'm just going to give this a name. We're going to call this the Members Test. I'm going to click Save, and this launches our website builder. So we have another video on how to use the website builder, but for now I'm not going to dive into that too much. I'm just going to create a new page, and I'm going to type in some text on the page. I'm going to call this the home page. And so you're going to come in here and style this and make it beautiful, but we're just going to throw in some text in there that says home page. I'm going to save this. And the next thing I want to do is I want to click on this little puzzle icon, and this opens the apps. So we have one app right now, the membership app. So I'm just going to click on Add Application, and this is going to add the membership application to your website. Now the app name, this is going to be the directory on your website. So it'll be yourdomain.com/members. Or you can do anything that you want. You can customize it. It could be /VIP. So you can leave this as is. That's what I'm going to do. And by default, it's going to create a login page for me and a forgot password page. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Create. And now it's setting up the membership site application on my site. So you'll see what just happened right now. I have this new members app right here. I can expand this and I can see all the pages in my application. So it gave me that login page and it gave me that forgot password page. But we also have this little icon right here, which is really cool. This is the packages icon. And so I can restrict people from logging into my membership app based on if they've purchased a certain product or certain products or not. I just check this box. And so if it's checked, someone has to have bought the blue widget for $10 to log into the membership app, or I can leave that unchecked, and then anyone that has a username and password can log in. So I'm going to leave that unchecked for now. And so the first thing I want to do now that I have my membership app is let's add a secret page. So I'm going to come into the pages list, and I'm going to add a new page, and this is going to be the page that's behind the login screen. So let's go ahead and just give this a name, the paid access page. And let's go ahead and just set the background of this page to be green, so it's very obvious when we're viewing this. All right, perfect. So I got that. I'll make this a little bit bigger. We'll go ahead and change the name of this, and let's call this the paid access page, and let's go ahead and give this a slug. And so the slug is what's going to appear in your browser address bar. So it would be mydomain.com/members/paid.html, and so we'll give this a title too, paid page. So I'm going to save this, and then I'm going to save the page. And now I can add this page to my membership app. So I'm going to click this puzzle again. I'm going to open up this membership app, and now I'm going to click the button that says Add Page to Application. And so I can include this paid access page in my app. Now it's password protected, but what I really want to do is I want this paid access page to be like the first page that people see when they log in. So under the membership app, I'm going to click the little three dots. I'm going to go to Edit, and I can set this page as the welcome page. So as soon as someone logs in successfully, this is what they're going to see. And so the other cool thing that you can do on the membership app is every single page in the membership app also has this little package icon. So remember, I didn't set it so you need to have a certain product to log in to the members app, but I could set it on a certain page as well. So I could say everyone can log in, but only a gold member or a platinum member, right? Someone that purchases a certain product or service can see this page. So you can get really granular on the permissions on each page in your application. But now I got the high level, minimum you need to get your membership site going. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go ahead and publish this site to my own domain. So let's go ahead and click publish. All right, great. I just published my site successfully, and now I can go ahead and click finish. And so I want to pull up this login page now in my website browser. And so the first thing you're going to ask is, well, what is the URL to see my login page? So what we can do is we can open up our apps again. We're going to click on the login page, and we're going to load that up in the web designer. And then we can come into the page settings and we can see the URL. And so here we can see the slug, or the URL for this page is /members/login.html. So let's open this up in our web browser now. All right, so I'm pulling up the membership login page right now. It just loaded, and so this is the default look and feel, but you can customize this page just like any other page in the website builder. Let's go ahead and test this out. I'm going to type in an incorrect username and password that doesn't exist because I want to see if I get that error message. It says user not found. Great, so that is working. Now let's go in and actually create a user for my membership site. And now there's two different ways that we can do this. So I'm going to go back to the web designer. I'm going to click exit, and I'm going to go into my database. So in the database, I can click on an existing contact, or I can create a new contact. But I'm going to create a new one, and let's give this a name of Adam Smith, and we'll say adam@me.com. So I created a new contact. Now I'm going to open up this contact, and on here, on the very bottom, I'm going to see a button that says create CRM login. So I can click on this. And so if you're familiar with adding users to your account, like people on your team, it's the exact same process if you're adding users on your membership site, right? The only difference is it's going to ask you is what site will this user log in on? Well, you're going to select the membership site that you just created, and that's what they're going to log in on. Instead of your system, it's your membership site. So it's the same process. Let's go ahead and do that now. So I'm going to give this person a username. I'm going to give them a password. And I'm going to submit this. Great, I have my user created successfully. And so now I can go in back to my membership site and I can log in as this user. So I got my login page open again. I'm going to go ahead and enter in the username and password. Perfect. I clicked on the login button, and now you see I immediately get redirected to the paid access page. So that's exactly what I wanted to happen. And so that's how easy it is to create your very first membership site. And so you can come in here now and start building out these pages and customizing these pages so you can offer them to your customers. And now let's go over a cool way that you can automate the onboarding of membership users in your new system. So we're going to go back into the system, and this time we're going to click on flows. So here we can create a new flow to automatically create a membership user, let's say when they fill out a form. So you may have a sign up form or an order form. So I'm going to click on create new flow. And I'm going to do this for a form submission. So when they fill out the order form, right? And so this flow is going to run every time they fill out the order form. And so the first step I want to do in here is I want to do a create user step. So I just drag this step onto the page. Again, I'm going to select the site that they're going to log in on. And now I can specify the person's email address and password. So here I'm going to use the email from the contact, and also the username. I'm going to make that the email from the contact. And we can randomly generate a password, or we could use a field on a form such as password. So if you have a password field on your form, you could use that in here. I don't have one on this form, so I'm just going to say generate a random one. Now you could email this randomly generated password to the user automatically, but the easiest way is just put a password field on your form, and that way you can shoot out this password to them. So I'm going to save this step, and so now I just start connecting it, right? And so this is going to be one of the steps in my automation flow where I can create a membership user automatically. So this is another great way to create membership users. In this video, we went over 2 ways: the manual way from contact list and the automated way of adding this step in a flow. So now you guys need to go in there and start playing with your membership sites and building out beautiful memberships for you and your customers. Thank you for joining me today. Have a great day.